Hello everyone. Today we are going to start a new series. The series will be about adverbs. We are going to start a series of adverbs. Okay? So you can see it here. The kinds of adverb part 1. The kinds of adverb part 1. So I hope the next coming videos will be about adverbs until the adverb is finished. Okay, so now let's know what an adverb is. Let's see what an adverb is. Simply, if you think, ponder on the word, you will automatically understand that what is adverb. Why? Because you can see the word add verb means to add something into verb, to add something into it. Okay? Adverb means to add something into verb. Very easy. Okay, say meaning. Okay? So now here I want to tell you that there are 5 major types of adverb. There are 5 major types of adverb because today we have started learning about adverbs, so we will introduce them a little bit, okay, so that you understand them. I will introduce them a little bit to you so that you should understand them. Adverb has 5 major types. Adverb of manner, that in today's video we will learn about adverb of manner. Okay, adverb of manner, adverb of frequency, adverb of time, adverb of place, adverb of degree. Okay, simply you can say, when we modify a noun, when we talk about someone, we give information about when we give information about someone, we use an adjective. But when we talk about someone's actions, someone's work, okay, not about him or herself, okay, we talk about his work, okay. Why? Because an adverb describes a verb, an adverb describes another adverb, a, an adverb describes sometimes an adverb describes a complete sentence, a whole sentence, a whole clause, you can say. Okay, so here simply I want to tell you that an adverb says, okay, an adverb tells us that how something happens or something is done. Okay, when something happens or when something is done. Okay, where something happens, where something is done. Okay, how often something happens or something is done. Okay, and to what extent something is or something happens, to what extent something is done. Okay, so these are 5 types. So today we are going to learn about the adverb of manner. Adverb of manner, in such adverbs, okay, these adverbs modify the verb, especially adverb of manner, okay, you can say modifies the verb. So in today's video we will learn about adverb of manner. So let's go to them without any delay. Here are you can say some general rules about adverbs for you to understand. Okay, you can see here, generally means commonly, we whenever we put an ly, we put l then y after an adjective, that becomes an adverb. Okay, that is the general rule, biggest rule you can say. If you don't understand other rules, then you put only ly, okay, at the end of an adjective, that becomes an adverb. Okay, it is possible that your spelling can be incorrect, but people will understand what you want to say. Okay, means your message will be conveyed, okay, after putting ly to an adjective, okay, for making it an adverb. Okay, that's the easiest way. Otherwise there are some rules. Okay, so the first rule, I said biggest rule, major rule is this, that whenever you put in ly after an adjective, that becomes an adverb. Okay, so this is the first rule. You can see generally, she is a quick dancer. She dances quickly. She is it is an adjective. It is an adverb. She is a quick dancer. She dances quickly. You can see there ly is not available. Here it is ly. Why? Because it is an adverb. Now it has been, converted into an adverb. And here I have written a few words, extra words for you to understand. You can see now, the adjectives, okay, that I have made them adverbs. Slow, slowly, calm, calmly, slow, slowly, calm, calmly, sad, sadly, direct, directly. Okay, so now let's go to the second rule. Second rule is this, that whenever your adjective ends with le, so you have to drop that e, you have to put only y in place of e, because l is already available there. So when that e comes after l, you have to drop that e, you have to put in a y in place of e. So that's it, your adverb is ready. Simple case, you have to change that e, okay, comes at the end. You have to change that e to y. Your adverb is ready. You can see here now. He is a gentleman. He is a gentleman. You can see le. Okay. Now you change it into that adverb. He talks gently. He talks gently. Now here that e is not available. E has been removed. In place of e, we have put y, only y. Correct. Okay. No ly, because l is already available there. You have to put just y by removing e into y only. Here are a few extra examples for you to understand. Humbly, responsibly, probably, possibly. Humbly, responsibly, probably, possibly. So these are those words, adjectives that end with le. Okay, so that was the second rule. Now let's go to the third rule. Third rule is this, that whenever your adjective ends with y, then you have to drop that y. In place of y, you have to put I, then l, then y. Okay, means you have to change that y into I, then ly. Okay, once again I repeat it. Whenever your whenever your adjectives end with y, or whenever your adjective ends with y, you have to change that y into I, then l, then y. You have to change that y to I, then l, then y. Okay, you can see the examples now. We live a happy life. You can see adjectives ending with y. We live a happy life. We live happily. You can see here, we have put an I in place of y, then l, then y. Okay, we live a happy life. We live happily. Here are a few example words for you to understand. Easily, busily, lazily, luckily. Means easy, from easy to easily, from busy to busily, from lazy to lazily, from lucky to luckily. Okay, So now let's go to the we can say fourth rule. Okay, the fourth rule is this, that whenever your adjective ends with ic, okay, simply you can say c, okay, but it is always with ic. Whenever your adjective ends with ic, so for converting it into adverb, you'll have to put a l l y, means you have to add four letters. Whenever your adjective ends with ic, so you have to add four more letters into it to convert it from convert it from an adjective into an adverb. Okay, you have to put a l l y, means double l, a double l y. You can see the examples now. It is a public holiday, ic, means this one, you can see here, ic. Okay, this is an adjective. It is a public holiday, we will announce it publicly. It is a public holiday, we will announce it publicly. You can see here, after c there is an a, there are two l's, one y. Okay, here I have written actually just two, four or five. That's why I had to write only just two. You can see from automatic, from automatic to automatically, from logic to logically. I remember, two other words for you, that that from economic to economically, from magic to magically, from scientific to scientifically. Okay. Now let's go to the fifth rule. Okay, the fifth rule. The fifth rule is this, that whenever your adjective ends with l, so for converting it from adjective into adverb, you have to put another l then y. Means simply you can say, whenever your adjective ends with l, you have to put another l then y into it to make it an adverb. Okay, simply you can say double l y. She is a beautiful dancer. You can see this l here. She is a beautiful dancer. It's an adjective. Now let's go to the adverb. She dances beautifully. She dances beautifully. You can see here another l. There are two l's. Okay. Here in this word adjective it was one l. Here there are two l's. Okay. This is a sign of adverb. Now here I have written, I have written some more, you can say, words for you to understand. Okay, some example words. Totally, finally, really, specially. Totally, finally, really, specially. Okay, now let's go to the sixth rule. The sixth rule is this, that there are a few words, they are called irregular adverbs. They are irregular adverbs. Why? Because they don't need any l or y for being an adverb. Actually, they are, adjectives, but at the same time they are adverbs too. Okay, they are adjectives and they are adverbs as well. So here there are a few examples I have written, sentences, so that you understand them. You can see here, no change, means they are adjectives also, they are adverbs also. Okay, they are well players. They are well players. They play well. Now here I want to tell you that I have, for matching it, from my side I have written they are well players. Otherwise we always use they are good players, because the adjective of well is good. Okay, not well. We do not use mostly well. We say good. They are good players, they play well. Okay, good adjective is for adverb well. Okay, those are other rules, as I said, that we put an ly at the end of an adjective that becomes an adverb. Here there are no lys. Okay, these are irregular adverbs. Okay, so the adjective of well is good. We mostly say they are good players, they play well. But for just that similarities, I have written well. Well, actually, we say whenever someone is has been very very sick. Now that after a long, you can say sickness, he has recovered. So now if we ask him that how are you, okay, so he says I am well, means I am healthy, I'm okay. Okay, and we use this well with other words. You can say that they are like compound words, that compound words, or you can say combined words, like well done, well to do family, well settled family. Okay, well known person. So we use it in that way. Okay, I mean we use it with another you can say past participle. Okay, past participle. So here for just matching, I have written it. Okay, they are well players, they play well. Okay, he is a fast runner, he runs fast. Now here I want to tell you that you might be thinking that the same word is an adjective, and at the same time the same word is an adverb. So how will you differentiate between these two things? I mean, how will you contrast? How will you distinguish between these two things? How will you know that here it is an adverb, here it is an adjective? So that is the easiest way to make you understand. Okay, and a jiffy, we call it jiffy. Okay, it's it has a verb to snap the fingers, to snap the fingers. Okay, so I'll make you understand in a jiffy. Okay, the biggest rule for adjective is the verb be. Adjectives are mostly used with the verb be, like is, are, am, was, were, has been, have been, will be. This is the major sign, biggest sign of adjectives. Okay, in opposite to that, adverbs are not used. Okay, adverbs mostly, you can say adverbs mostly are not used with the verb be, is, are, am, was, were, has been, have been, because adverbs take other, you can say, verbs, ordinary verbs like go, come, read, ride. Okay, apart from is, are, am, has been, have been, will be. Okay, this is the major sign, major rule. Okay, you have to just put it in mind that adjectives are always you can say often, or you can say usually used with the verb be, is, are, am, was, were, has been, have been, or will be. Okay, adverbs are used with other, you can say verbs, ordinary verbs, like you can see here easily, you can see here only this word, this verb I have put here, we live a happy life. Otherwise just there are always is, are, am, was, were, has been, have been, the kinds of verb be. Here there are no the kinds of verb be. You can see here dance, talk, live, announce, dance, play, run, walk. You can see these are ordinary verbs, but these are the forms of verb be, is, are, am, was, were, has been, have been, as I said before. Okay, so this is the sign. Now you have to figure out that this word has been used as an adjective or as an adverb. Okay, the signs, you can say, before I said, whenever it has been used within you can say with the verb be, that is an adjective. Whenever it has been used with another verb, ordinary verb, that is adverb. Okay, this is the sign. You can see here he is a fast runner, he runs fast. Here there are no lys. Okay, same thing, No change. You can see here, no change. Will. Fast, fast. Hard, hard. You can see the sentence. I am a hard worker. I am a hard worker. I work hard. No hardly. No hardly, no fastly, okay? No willy. Okay? Will, fast, hard. Okay? These are adverbs. You can see they have been used, with ordinary verbs, play, run, work. Okay? R is M. Okay? Now let's go to the last point, that is confused. Some confused words, or you can say some confusing words, or some confused words. Why? Because you will be thinking that sir told me that whenever you see an ly at the end of a word, that is an adverb. So of course, mostly it is like that. But sometimes it does not hold water, okay? Remember this. Mostly it is like that, okay? A word with ly is an adverb, but sometimes it does not hold water. Means it does not work like that. Because there are a few words, a few adjectives that end with ly. There are a few adjectives that end with ly. Okay? You can see friendly, costly, holy, hilly, heavenly. Friendly, costly, holy, hilly, heavenly. These all words ending with ly are not adverbs. These are adjectives. Okay. So these words I have written for you to understand that each word that ends with ly is not an adverb. Sometimes things change. Okay. So remember this. So here I would like to tell you that uh, I think as I said before that the kinds of adverb part one. Okay, we have started a series of adverbs. So the next coming videos will be about the adverb, and here I want to tell you something that the same video, the same lesson will be in three other languages. That is Brahui language, Balochi language, and Urdu language. If anyone wants to see those videos on my YouTube channel, so you can visit my YouTube channel, that is with the name of Nawab Kiazai, NAWABKIAZI, sorry, KIAZAI. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed the lesson. I mean today's lesson. Okay, so if we'll be alive, inshallah Razim, we will come back with the new, with the new type of adverb. Okay, so here I would like to conclude my speech here. Okay, so mm, so we will come with a new topic. I mean, with a new type of adverb. Okay, so till then, stay with us.